you are the type of program that has won 10 state championships and over 20 state trophies, you don't expect freshmen to be able to join the team and become immediate varsity contributors. But Naperville North girls cross country saw not one, but two elite runners join the blue and orange last fall, with the Tandon Twins, Shania and Rihanna, entering the fold. It was clear to Hall of Fame head coach Dan Iverson that he had a special duo on his hands.
When we saw him in the summer, we knew that, some of the times they'd run in junior high track and that sort of a thing. So we kind of knew that we were getting kids that were pretty good. But workouts going into our first meet before freshman year, we knew that they were athletes that were varsity athletes right away. We don't throw freshmen into varsity lightly. If they earn it, they're there, and so they were.
It was that extensive history of success that drew the Tandons to the Huskie program in the first place, with the family moving into the district before the start of their high school careers.
We really chose North just because of its absolute positivity, and it's just, and over the years it's just been an amazing, successful program. So just coming into this program, it's been absolutely amazing, just being surrounded with so many supporters and lots of great people who are very wise and definitely have a lot to teach us in the running world.
Over the past 2 seasons, Rihanna and Shania have proven to be some of the top distance runners in Illinois, regardless of age. They each finished in the top 10 at last season's regional and in the top 15 at the sectional. To no surprise, the success has continued this fall as the Tandons, along with veteran runners like Julie Pyatt, Emma Barris, and Annika Lavisa, have led the Huskies to the DVC and regional championships. While their parents both have running backgrounds, the Tandon twins both discovered their passion for running while competing in other sports growing up.
We both played basketball together and soccer, but my sister did play soccer for a little bit longer than I did, and I decided to focus mainly on basketball before going into running. And oh my gosh, I loved basketball. It was so much fun. It was just the time management between both of the sports would have been too difficult to do, and I was obviously better at running, so I decided to stay with the running.
As this talented pair just begins to scratch the surface of their skill set on the course, the sisters love being able to support and push each other through the ups and downs of the season-long grind.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome. I love how we are the same age, so we're not very competitive with each other, and we work together and we do our workouts together and we train together, so it's great. And I love having someone who's pretty close in times with me, so I can run with her and we can get better together. It's very motivating because even I know Rihanna has dealt with a few injuries here and there. Just being on the track without her just feels like I'm missing something, and that goes with when she is there on the race course and on the track. It's just an absolute pleasure to have her by my side, and I feel blessed every single day to have her running with me.
They've been really good at working together. They've been really good at making each other better. When one of them has a rough day, the other one kind of picks up, and then vice versa on the next meet. And so sometimes it can be a negative rivalry, and it doesn't really appear that that's the case with them. They appear to really make each other better.
In the sport of cross country and track, you are often competing against yourself and your own previous times, in addition to the other runners on the course. But when you have a twin running next to you, that can lead to some friendly banter once the race is over.
Before the race, we're kind of just like, we have to get this done and we have to run as hard as we can and lock in. But then after the race, we will definitely hear it from each other sometimes. Definitely no smack talk between us, and of course we are competitive, but competitive for the better. We definitely like to race with each other rather than against each other, and yeah, before the races we do a little handshake and we just remind each other that we're here, God is with us, we're with each other, and yeah, it's all for the better.
For Coach Iverson, having Rihanna and Shania on the squad for 2 more seasons creates only one complication: figuring out who is who when they emerge from the pack.
They have slightly different form, although they're pretty close. I mean, it's actually pretty similar, but they do have slightly different form, and they wear their hair a little bit differently, and so. But again, I made the mistake after conference. I looked down and for a second I thought it was one, it was the other. Oops.
The goal is to be able to run together as long as they can through their high school careers and hopefully in college as well. But for now, the Huskie duo is ready to continue their run through the postseason all the way to Detweiler Park, while cementing their places as some of the best to ever lace up their shoes for the Naperville North program.
They seem to be very into the idea of following in that history, and they certainly have already written places in it. Each of them have courses where they're part of the top 10 of all time so far, and we hope that continues. But so far, we're just really blessed to have them part of the program.
For Naperville Sports Weekly, I'm Patrick Cotto.